parents, I'm Mr. Leonidas. You can also call me Mr. Leo. And today I have a quick question for you guys. Do your students ever have trouble, transitioning from one activity to another? Well, a first then chart could come in handy. The first then chart can help your student, realize how to transition from one activity to another. For starters, the first then chart works by, on this side, on the side that says first, we would do activities that we do first. On the side that says then, we would then put activities that we would do afterwards. So a quick example of this would be, let's take for instance, eating breakfast or something, right? Before we eat breakfast, we would first have to wash our hands, right? Then we can actually eat our breakfast, right? So that's how our first then chart works. Let's take another example. Let's take playing into consideration, right? First, we have to do our work, right? Our school work. That's our first step. Then we can actually move on to playing, blowing bubbles. Now, you can get this first then chart from, your school, or you can actually do one at home. And I'm gonna show you real quick how to do that at home, okay? All right, so first, we're gonna draw a lowercase t. We're gonna draw a line going down, a line going across, okay? Then on the left side, we're gonna write first, F-I-R-S-T. On the right side, we're gonna write then, T-H-E-N. Now, of course, you don't need a whiteboard to draw this. You can easily use a notebook or any type of paper that you have at home. Printer paper, everything is okay. Now, when we're using the first then chart, on this side, of course, we're gonna put the stuff that we do first, and on the right side, we're gonna put what we do afterwards. Let's take this for example. When we're eating, we first have to eat our veggies, then we can eat our sweets. When we're doing homework, we first have to do our homework, and then we can play video games. And that's how you use a first then chart.